Honestly, Mordred, armies with archers and swordsmen? We all know the peasants are the true warriors. Well, the thing is, the archers are ancient era. Swordsmen might also be ancient era. Yeah, archers are like one of the earliest technologies you got access to. And swordsmen, spearmen are here, they're not much better. Swordsmen, I think, are classical. Yeah, swordsmen are classical. Which is why my swordsmen held up better. And we are fighting against medieval garrison units, which are the peasants. They have an attack of 27, which is 2 more than swordsmen have. So what I really need is pikemen, crossbows, and then 2-handed swords. Then we would be able to beat them. But yeesh. That was a little bit concerning. I've watched you for a lot longer than 3 hours. Already connected the Twitch account, but I still haven't received any drops. Brazilian Kaiser, then. What you should do is check your Twitch inventory and just make sure that it's accruing. It's possible that you've already got it. I know that Katie had that. Thought that you weren't getting the drop and then already had it. Sea of Thieves is surprisingly fun with friends. Yeah, I've heard that. City walls are also weird in this game. It's weird how the enemy can just move easily over them. Yeah. There are a lot of things about the combat system in this game I don't like. Like, I was pretty withering in my criticism of the battle mechanics, and I'm not convinced that those will improve. Mordred, how is it possible that... read that already. Oh no, Mordred, how is it possible the peasants are so much stronger than your troops? It's because peasants are level 3 garrison troops, and I was fighting them with level 1 combat troops. They're just much higher level than I was. Will I ever show you my beautiful unbearded face in the future? No. Darful, thank you very much for the 6-month resubscription. Very much appreciate that. Thank you, Darful. And Box Tape as well, coming in with a 7-month resubscription. Trying to outdo Darful there. Thank you very much for that Box Tape too. Huzzah! Spiraling. Mephisiles Gamerpad. Intensity TB. Renzaijin. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. In fact, Renzaijin I think I already said, but still, you get another one. Right, so I need to definitely 100% build more units here. Part of the question is what? Swordsmen aren't going to be able to upgrade anytime soon, however, spearmen are, archers are. And this is the true benefit of being rich! And just immediately, BAM! I have an army. And they're in the army zone, combat zone, so they should be called in as reserves next turn. Meanwhile, the horsemen of the apocalypse, they are... I mean, actually, you might grab some more horsemen, because horsemen can become knights, and they're just always useful. Oh, you can only recruit 4 at a time. Interesting. While the city is under attack. Just found it. Good. So, what we could do is split the horsemen up. Leave one horseman to go and grab that, and then another one to go out here. You are not at full strength. You're going to wait. Really? You have 2 movements. How far come you can only get to there? Well, regardless, you're going to wait here a turn. And you, I think, are basically on the way back up to there. Which you can do in 3 turns. Conquest has been researched. Cool. Nice and quick. Our attack speed is definitely improved. Alright, we have a battle to continue. Can't move them. Wait, what? Where'd they go? It's a bit cheeky dealing 98% damage before the battle even begins. When you said no to someone about removing your beard, when you said no, the stream immediately crashed. Oh, perfect timing. Alright, so I'm going to grab 3 units of cavalry. In fact, one other thing I might do. Units adjacent to the district, that doesn't help with. Oh, that's just unit cost. Stability on garrison. I mean, our garrison's 100%, it's unlikely to change. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to recruit 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. There we go. So now we should have a pretty decent garrison just hanging out and holding on to this area. You need to sail. We're gonna try. We're going out into the great unknown. Yeah, we should be able to make this easily. Swish. So it looks like ships are always going to be able to go in the top areas. Unless there's land in the way. Oh no, even land doesn't. That's interesting. Right. So we were going to set up an outpost. And then basically immediately attach the outpost to something else. 2-4 seems to be the best that we're going to get. So I think we're just going to go for a 2-4. Take 9 turns to build. But it can just be there in the background, then we're just going to attach it to Gigao. Then this ship is going north. We have explored everything there that we wanted to explore. Yeah. And then we've got Gigao, which is actually finished building. So, what do you want to get for me? I think we want great fish markets in every one of our cities. Which we could probably even just purchase. Except for Gigao, we can't. Pressing matters. Every year, the great population of your empire, contented in their essential needs, clamour for more and more titillating news stories. It's become clear that, should you choose, these stories could also help shape public perceptions. I'm going to go for the Liberté, which is going to be more production in all of my individual cities, rather than building up the capital. Also means that we get more civics points, like we need them. We already have 5 surplus. Can this do multiplayer? So the OpenDev can't, but I think that their intention is that they are going to have it long term. Also, somebody, right, yeah, you guys have been trying to talk to me. Just pop up. Just give me a pop up. If someone's trying to talk to me, that's usually kind of important. And new grievances available.
This worm has turned! Tread very carefully.
Suddenly become aggressive. Okay. Oh, he broke all of his treaties with us. Non-aggression and open borders are gone. So the Romans are getting a bit angsty. Interesting. And then we have a grievance with you, which I'm not going to pursue. So you're still chill. You didn't break my trade deals, did you, Rome? Don't make me force you to trade with me. Because I will. No, we're cool. And then the other one was Burke. Who has another source of copper, which I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, though I can't afford it right now. Because again, we're not a merchant. We're a militarist. So Rome, yeah, please. Come at me, bro. Probably because he saw my entire army die to a bunch of peasants. I mean, for that, yeah, I don't blame you. It was a moment of weakness. Bumpkin Boy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, Empire 2 has become the Franks. That would be you. So Burke Black is now Frankish. Interesting. How are the fames going? So second place, which is the Teutons, already have a fame point, which I don't yet. So they're actually technically ahead of us, but we're still way ahead of them in score. Militarism we're not going to get. Science we're just one turn away from getting a pip in. Money we'll probably get. Construction we'll probably get. Oops, yeah, you'll be Franks, that's fine. Population of Maharo, unsurprising. Lost at sea. Whence are you lost at sea?
Blades in the water.
You are lost at sea no more. Am I going to be updating the army when I have the technology to do so? Sure. Right now I don't. I've been investing like all of my technology in naval stuff. So on land, we kind of suck. And I'm not seeing that hostile guy anymore, so we're just going to head home. Foiled again. I'm going to sit on the pyramids. Right. You should be landing there this turn. And that's going to take you 5 turns to develop. Fine. And you're sailing on down here so that we can do some explorification. How do you get the game for free again? You type in !drops and then follow those instructions. Ah, you're almost at your maximum population there, Akathesiac. So we need you to be building us some more stuff. And with that in mind, I think it's probably time for us to start developing more of what you've got on your island. So... the Grand Fisheries just gave us like 200 extra ducats. Because it means that all of these locations is now making money as well. Interesting. I mean, you can also get the library. I think that would be a good purchase. Your stability is maxed out. You're fine. Food market. Money on merchant quarters adjacent. I'm not convinced by that. You don't have any rivers. So maybe you just need another Naust. Like that's what this is going to be, isn't it? Yes. So you don't have one over here. Not as profitable though. I mean, the real thing that you could be building are market quarters. Because let's be honest, all of your food is going to come from the ocean. So anywhere that's not a forest is going to get market quarters. And then anywhere that is a forest is going to get production. That should keep you going for a while. That's everything. Cool. And then we can end turn. Sure. Oh, no, we can't. You stay there. Because I think I might try and sail. That's a long way. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's ocean. That's not going to work. So you need to get to here and then sail across. Fine. Chimer! Empire 5 has become the Chimer, just as we get our Imperial power. So the Chimer are... okay, so Lomadia has finally hit Chimer era. She has climbed to 6th place. And I've got my first fame point. 4 population gains. Era star unlocked. And culture chosen for Lomadia. Cool. Alright, so you are going to sail to here. And you may as well grab that actually while you're here, and then sail back to that, because next turn, whoop, we sail home. A free boat? Oh, we got a free boat.
Fall in.
Okay. And you... totally just sail straight across this. Hello, Cog. So you have an attack of 37. You have an attack of 27. These Cogs are quite significantly stronger.
Setting sail.
Well, jolly good. Now, how are we doing here? We can just buy you out now, so we're going to start assimilating that. And there we go. You are... ooh, silver! I didn't even realize you had silver here. Brilliant. Well, go ahead and build that and then immediately buy those. Wonderful. Then, let's see. What do we want you to do? Probably build some... dockyards. Oh, your stability is terrible. Yeah, you need a fountain. Why is your stability so bad? Oh, you're starving. Yeah, that would put a dampener on anyone's day. Then let's say you, which should help. There we go, you're on sustenance. And your stability is going to rise pretty quickly. +2 food per farmer, that will help. Harbour will help. Purchase and purchase. Now, can I please build one of these? Nope, still not. So I have a feeling that this place has been starving for a while. But I can't build any other districts. I mean, I could do an aqueduct, which would significantly help with your stability situation. You're also unadministered, so that will help with you there as well. We can always remove you later if we decide we don't like you. And still can't do that. Might get an uprising here soon. Maybe. Sire! Our city is unhappy and starving! Well, throw more money at the problem. King Mordred. Yep, that's basically what we just did there. Alright, so we have these 2 horsemen of the apocalypse, who, quite frankly, I think we're going to send to land over here with this guy. And we're going to dedicate quite a few of our horsemen to exploring that region. You have 2 movement left, so you can stay here for the rest of the turn. This is an idle city. And as such, I'm going to want you to build me that. To build me that. Probably the aqueduct. Influence in the main plaza. School. And we'll get those built in time. You need to invest pretty heavily in your seagoing resources, though. And you've got a lot of geysers. Hot springs. Science! This is going to be a massive science city. Now that's interesting. Okay. This place is going to need a lot of Gnosts. A lot of them. Because I have a feeling that this is going to become a real, like, Hamlet, high population hotspot for research going. The great city of Maharo is bursting at the seams. Countless souls pressed within the city's tight borders. In the dense, squalid quarters, cases of madness are on the rise. Didn't we do this already? No, we didn't. Religious leaders contend that demonic forces are behind the afflictions, while the philosophers argue for natural causes. Both are strong voices in the Empire with competing solutions. What is your response? So we can study this, and we gain learning for 3 turns. We can pray, and we gain useless faith. Or we can sit in judgment and steal all their stuff. I mean, you misbehave, you pay for it. It's just good business. And you can sail over to here. And yeah, you should be able to relatively easily cross this by next turn. Perfect. And then you lot can sentry, because you just got home, having crossed a bunch of rivers. Whoa, we're on turn 105 already. This doesn't feel as, like, overwhelming as the game yesterday. I'm a little bit surprised by how little these guys have expanded. Like, you've still only got 3 cities. You've got 4, you've got 3. To be fair, I've only got 3. 4. Feudalism has been researched, so I have my own peasants now. Yes. Colony model and crop rotation, so we make more food everywhere. So you need to try and jump across to there. You can stay there for the rest of... Well, no, you can sail out this way. That's fine. I'm trying to get a little bit more information about what's out there. And you would actually be able to reach that coastline pretty easily. You want to get home so that you can upgrade. And then we need another technology. So this definitely war summons. We need to upgrade our spearmen and archers. Desperately. Otherwise people will start mocking us. Like Burke Black over there. No, Vlad. It was Vlad who was mocking us. You're just jealous. And yeah, you're now aggressive. And you're going to switch era soon. From Roman to something. It's probably going to be something military. And there we go. You stayed with the Romans? You stayed with the Romans. Okay, so Vlad is going to be a bit toothless this era. Probably just trying to gain fame. Like, first and second place, we've run away with it. Last place, completely out of the running. But third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh are all within 200 points. That's close. So those guys have it all to play for. Interesting. Monctacular! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How different is this from Civ 6 in your opinion so far? How different? Well, it's a civil lake, so there's always going to be big similarities. The biggest difference is the fact that you change nation between eras. So there, my expressing surprise that they stayed as the Romans is because they just became... Wait, you just read classical? Oh yeah, the pop-up's just wrong. They are medieval. You can switch between eras. They could have gone from Roman to Byzantine, for example, but they didn't. Or to anyone. Don't need to go to someone who's culturally similar. Could have gone from Rome to Aztec.
Ready all, row.
Just like I went from Carthage to Norse. So you're currently pottering around trying to find a way of getting back home. It is a long, sodding way away, though. This is the cog. Who got back to shore and is now going to sail around here.
Raise the mainsail.
So it does look like as long as you get to shore sometime within your turn, then you lose the penalty. Meanwhile, these guys, you have now basically explored all of that. There's a little bit of unexplored over there, but that's frankly just not important. So yeah, just get sailing to about here, and then we'll decide what to do with you. And you need to upgrade to a cog as well. Which is only actually an improvement of 1 strength. But the big difference is that the cogs can go into deep water and just take damage as opposed to immediately being destroyed. Oh, and also this may not take into account my Norse bonus. So that's a 32 upgrading to a 37. Yeah, I wasn't taking that into account. Okay, cool. And you remain on watch. We gain the new technology next turn. Maharo is actually 6 population behind now. Naughty, naughty. How's the starving city doing? Are you able to build Nosts yet? No. But your stability is now theoretically going to go all the way up to 100, so you should be okay. Ah, you're ready to land next turn. Cool. And you can upgrade to a cog. And you ain't far off. Undiscovered item.
Loose the mainsail.
We should be able to make it there next turn. And then we have a bit of a better look along this coastline. And then basically these cogs are just going to be here to protect the shipping routes between the homeland and the New World. Where are you? Oh, you're there in the north. You hold this turn. You can move an extra turn. Actually, you can move an extra one. Go there. War Summons Research. We got some free tech, which was enough. So next technology is going to be heavy infantry, I think. Or chivalry. Let's get chivalry. Oh, yeah. That allows us to finally get hamlets. Definitely want chivalry. And then what we can also do is back in the base, we can say to these guys, I want you to upgrade from Spearman with an attack of 21 to an attack of 32. So big upgrade. And then you're going from a 17 to a 32. Ranged combat unit must have line of sight to attack, fights at full combat strength even when defending against close combat attacks. Wait, so crossbows are just as strong as spearmen? Or pikemen? Except pikemen fighting against cavalry. Huh. In that case, you may as well just have hordes and hordes of crossbows. Interesting. Does it allow Yoriks as well as Hamlets? Ha ha ha, I got that. Oh, there was a article in the news today about the Royal Shakespeare Company no longer using a real skull for Yorick. Apparently there was someone, I forget who it was, who donated their head to the Royal Shakespeare Company so they could have a real skull when Hamlet was talking to Yorick. And it weirded people out, so they've stopped using it. Is there any Civ-like game where expos aren't overpowered? No. I don't think there are. Sire, the peasants are revolting. They're also disobeying orders and violate the laws. Right, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, so if you need to take a break, I would recommend you do so now. I am going to run an advert, seeing as I'm not here, so I might as well. So 2 minutes, everyone, and then we shall resume. Back in 2 minutes.